And I want to talk about a new term today. It's called trypanophobia. And trypanophobia is playing a contributory role, and I think it's playing a contributory role that has not been addressed enough in vaccine hesitancy. What is trypanophobia? Well, since you asked, it is the fear of needles. Primarily because I think people are scared of getting injected, and it's a fear that kids have. Many kids have, not all. Some babies don't have it as much. I see my son getting injected, and while he cries for 10 seconds, he's quite calm afterwards. But as kids grow up, when they see the needle, it's the sight of a needle, that's going to pierce your skin, people do get scared. And are you surprised they get scared? No, I'm not surprised people get scared, and adults get scared. I used to, my wife, for example, used to be petrified of needles. Then she started getting acupuncture, and I was like, wow, that's a major step. Now she's not scared of needles as she used to be. But I have donated blood, and believe me, those blood donation needles, oh God, I have to look away at those because they can really hurt. Even if you get your blood work done, and I think it's very important to get your blood work done in today's day and age, particularly with sugar and cholesterol, blah, blah, blah. You have to give a big sample, and people can get really scared of even those. Those needles, because they're pretty big as well. But for injections and vaccinations, I'm not so sure why people get so scared about injections and vaccination needles. From the time I was a kid, vaccine needles have become better. I know mass producing them, the vaccine needles that have been used in the mass vaccination program, they maybe not be as advanced as the silica tipped needles that you get many shots with nowadays. But it's not a fear I have. However, the reason I think the government and doctors need to address this is this is a pertinent fear people have. And while many vaccine deniers or anti-vaccine people might sort of frame their arguments around very interesting terms such as the Nuremberg Convention and all of that, and I'll try and get to the Nuremberg Code in another episode of Excuse the Beard. It's a very fascinating discovery I made the other day. The biggest single reason, in my opinion, for people not getting vaccinated is not infertility. It is not about these vaccines being emergency use authorization only. People are scared because they are scared of needles. And I don't know what the government or doctors can do, but I think there needs to be people need to address the fact that getting injected is good. It's for the better good of everybody, and we should all get injected.